Mesopotamia was known as the Fertile Crescent in the land between two rivers, making it an excellent place for agriculture and innovative irrigational systems. The Mesopotamians were the first humans to learn how to use plows. Ancient Sumerians created states and were the first to create a style of writing called cuneiform. The White Temple in Ziggurat of Uruk from 3000 BCE was like a city within a city. The temple was situated on a platform and was made of mud bricks. This is the cause for much of its erosion. It was dedicated to Anu, the sky god. The Sumerians referred to their temples as waiting rooms. The east1 statuettes were very stylized depictions of humans. Their large, alert eyes symbolize eternal wakefulness. The beakers the figures hold were used to pour libations for the gods. The standard of Ur from 2400 BCE depicts a war story that reads from left to right and bottom to top. It is covered in lapis lazuli, which was a rich blue stone from Afghanistan and was considered to be very valuable to the time. In 2332 BCE, the city-states of Sumer came under the domination of the ruler Sargon of Akkad. The Akkadians introduced a new concept of royal power based on unwavering loyalty to the king. The stele of Naram-Sin from 2254 BCE is an upright slab of stone that depicts a leader in a war victory over the lullaby. For the first time, the artist rejected telling the story in the traditional style of registers. The king wears a horned helmet to show his divinity. He also stands alone and is far taller than his men. The enemies are portrayed very chaotically in order to heighten the prowess of the ruler and show the superior organization of his troops. In 2150 BCE, a Neo-Sumerian state ruled by the kings of Ur was established. But the re-establishment of Sumer was very short-lived, and soon Hammurabi established a centralized government called Babylonia. The stele with the laws of Hammurabi from the 18th century is an example of one of the first written code of laws. Hierarchy of scale is used again to show the ruler's importance and his capacity to build social order. During the first half of the first millennium BCE, the Assyrians conquered the Babylonians. The Assyrian rulers cultivated an image of themselves as merciless. They were also ever mindful of attack, so they constructed their palaces as fortified citadels. Guarding the gate of the citadel of Sargon II was the Lamassu. These winged, man-headed bulls served to ward off the king's enemies. The Assyrian Empire was never very secure, and Neo-Babylonian kings soon stepped in. Nebuchadnezzar II restored Babylonia to its former rank. The Ishtar Gate featured blue glazed bricks with reliefs of animals. Cyrus of Persia then captured the city in the 6th century and created the Achaemenid Pyramid. The citadel at Persepolis, built by Alexander the Great, is situated on a high plateau. It was massive in scale and could hold about 10,000 people. Reliefs on the walls and staircases included depictions of many different nations bringing tribute to the Persian king. This would show how the world is becoming more globalized. In the 3rd century CE, new power rose up. The Sassanians founded a new Persian empire. Many of their architectural details were influenced by the Romans. Ancient Near Eastern art can be characterized by using stylized human figures, using imagery to create a story, and using art to promote their rulers.